Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another crypto video. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content. Today we are going to be discussing Bitcoin Cash. So I haven't talked about Bitcoin Cash in quite some time. Figured I would do an update quick on the overall market structure of it. This isn't going to be too long of a video. Most likely it's going to be about 10 minutes. But we are going to be talking about this one as I have mentioned this one multiple times, multiple targets as well. The chart still looks very bullish in my opinion. I am not too concerned with overall price action on this. We're actually kind of laying on support here. If we actually look here and zoom out, we could see that our support zone pretty much is right where we are at this current level here, which is this, let's zoom, it's about like a $542 range. It could be about 40 flat, but we are pretty much laying on support right now. We are in a little bit of a chop zone. Now listen, I'm not going to say that we aren't going to be able to retest this lower support here, which is that lower low that we made from that Bitcoin crash. We could definitely retest that. It wouldn't surprise me, but I don't think that we go that much lower at all. If anything, we most likely retest $500, which would be this support that we bounced off of here to reclaim pretty much almost $866, which was about a $300 plus profit point from that low. Now, like I said, a lot of aspects to take into place. This is still very bullish in my opinion. Like I said, we still have to reclaim the EMA. EMA is currently sitting at about $660 plus. Now, a few things to take away. The levels that we are seeing right now in terms of price on Bitcoin Cash are the same levels that we've seen back on February 2nd as marked here on the chart. Now, what's crazy about the prices for February 2nd is if we come to Bitcoin, the price that we're currently at was the price back on February 2nd that we were also at. So, technically speaking, we were at in February pretty much a lower low below what this level is here at that $460 level. So if we were to pump back up to 65K, say for so we do, right? This high that we've seen here, which was on May 12th, we were currently at almost on this massive low in Bitcoin when we did reach that all-time high. So if we get to this current level of 65K for Bitcoin Cash, we can most likely expect us to be at about $2,000 plus. That wouldn't surprise me at all to get to $2,000 plus. And I mentioned this multiple times that from our current levels to even get to my current target, which is $10,000, and a lot of people still say that we're not going to $10,000. Totally fine. I think $10,000 is an easy target to hit for Bitcoin Cash. It would be about a 1,672% of an increase in price, or $9,435 exact. $10,000 is not the stopping point, though. As I mentioned in my past Bitcoin Cash videos, I think that we could hit 20K. Now, in terms of 20K, I would expect Bitcoin to be at about over 100K plus. It would most likely be closer to about 200K. I do know a lot of people are saying 200K for Bitcoin. I'm personally looking at about almost 100K flat for being the topping point this bull run, with my personal targets being at 80 or 85 to 75K, which would be the minimum target, which would be 75K. So but we do still have some targets to breach in order to get to that, hey, we're feeling euphoric stage, which would be this $617 range, $695 range, and then so forth as marked on the chart. Now, if we do come over to Bitcoin, because again, Bitcoin is, a key support player in this, we are ranging on support here. We bounced off of support today. We broke 36K, but we got rejected from it again. Listen, it is the weekend. Typically, weekends are bloody, but who knows? We might have, a little bit of a green Sunday before a major red Monday. Bitcoin's chart does not look good at all. We could retest 33.5K. We do have some zones to breach before we get to that point. Again, this 34.2K 32K zone is a strong point. Also, this 34.8K zone is also a strong support level as well. So we got to really watch Bitcoin here, as Bitcoin does bring Bitcoin Cash down. If we do reach down to those 33.5K zones to even 30K, we could definitely see us retest this low here, or possibly even a little bit lower, which our next support zone would technically be this low here at about $370. Now, I don't want to see that personally hit, but if we do, I definitely will load up. We could also see possibly this support zone being targeted here at about $400 exact. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to go into play here. I'm definitely looking forward to loading up more of Bitcoin Cash if we do get down into these lower levels down here, as I believe that we are going to 10K plus. Really would not surprise me much at all. Like I said, Bitcoin though is pretty much the big player here. We got to really watch what happens with PA playing out tomorrow as well as Monday. Like I said, Sundays are typically bloody as well, but just recently we did get a really good pump on Sunday. If we actually look back to, I believe it was the 12th. If we come here, it wasn't a massive push up, but we were at this bottom level down here below support. We broke out of resistance as well, and pretty much came up to reclaim this zone, and then this was followed by that Monday pump, which turned into a parabolic little bit of a pump. It was a mini parabolic pump, if you will, that pretty much brought us up to those 40K zones. So like I said, we really got to watch out for PA. Actually, I think that this is Sunday, I believe. Yeah, so this was actually Saturday. This was Sunday. So Sunday pretty much brought us into that parabolic rise up, and then pretty much we came crashing down as the week went on. So yeah, I mean, I would expect possibly maybe a green relief Sunday. That would be great, but who knows? I am still expecting some choppiness on Bitcoin. I do want us to pretty much reach down in these, demand zones. Probably get this last major dip out of the way. It's going to take a little bit of time overall, but the market is looking to stabilize here very soon. I'm looking forward to it stabilizing. That way we could really see Bitcoin Cash kind of move up in price point. A lot of these OG assets, like for an example, Bitcoin Cash, Zcash, EOS, ETC, Litecoin as well. A lot of these little, OG assets really will move up in price point as we move up in Bitcoin as well. If we come over to Livecoin Watch, which again, if we look at some of these assets, even coming down, we see Bitcoin Cash is still at number 11. It's actually up 2.4% almost. Litecoin up 1.5. There's not too much craziness going on in the market now. Ethereum Classic did do some parabolic moves. If we actually look at Ethereum Classic, it did a massive run up to $150 plus from its bottom of about $11, which I mentioned multiple times on my Twitter that Ethereum Classic would have moved massively, and it's going to do some major moves, and it did. So a lot of these OG assets, like I said, Bitcoin Cash, Zcash, Dash as well. Dash is a big player as well. I don't know where Dash is, but I do know that it most likely is on this page. Let me see. It actually might be on the second page because it did fall down a little bit. I do know that it was sitting at about the lower 50s. So let me see. Yeah, so here's Dash. It's up 1.5%, 1.7. It actually just jumped a little bit. Now, this one, I do expect to reach its all-time high at some point in time. Zcash, all-time high is $2,000. Zcash is going to do some massive moves. My personal target on this one would be about 1 to 2K overall to possibly reclaim its all-time high. A lot of these OG assets are going to do massive movements, especially once Bitcoin kind of stabilizes and Bitcoin dominance falls. Still sitting at about a $1.5 trillion market cap. Things are still looking like we are on our way for a parabolic push up. We just got to wait until Bitcoin stabilizes. Like I said, Bitcoin Cash, I'm still very bullish on. Nothing's really changed. We just really need to break out, reclaim EMA and stuff like that. So I'm still watching here. We are in crucial levels. It still looks good, in my opinion. We are still kind of trading sideways. We are in a little bit of an accumulation zone, if you will. We have been for quite some time now since with this drop. It's taken about 30 days so far, so we got to really wait and see what happens next. But nonetheless, hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys could always follow me on Twitter, and also you could check out the free Discord down in the description below. Nonetheless, I hope that you guys all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. Peace out.